I don't see that as a major issue. Maybe we will have to push harder now in the next few games to give us a 20-run cushion. Maybe after seeing a result like this, because we're playing on the same ground as well.
Virat, only just 10-15 minutes into the game, so you need time to collect your thoughts. But will you think that is there a situation that where overhaul needs for the must-win game, or we will go with the tested ones?
See, we'll have to sit down and think of how we match up against the opposition that we're playing against. And as I said, all options are open. We had certain things in mind which came off well once, it didn't come off well today. So yeah, I mean, there'll be a lot of things discussed, what went wrong and what combinations we can come out within the next game. And if we want to bring in a bit more balance into the bowling attack by changing it up a little bit, that'll be up for discussion as well. So there are all kinds of possibilities when you have a big squad, and you can choose players who are quality players as well. So definitely we'll have discussions on that.
Thank you, sir. Last couple of questions.
Virat, two questions. Number one is that in the past also your team has come through fire, starting from a Galle test match to several other instances. How do you feel at this stage that you have to again back against the wall and be fighting and do or die match? And number two, did you consider Yuvraj today as a bowling option at any stage?
See, if the team is 4 or 5 down and you have to get few overs out of the way from the part-timer, then UV can be used. But at that stage I did not think, because Jadeja was also going for runs and it was difficult to bowl with the breeze going that side to the shorter boundary, and if Jadeja is finding it difficult, then obviously UV would have found it a bit more difficult as well. So I thought, I spoke to MS as well, and we both thought that Kedar was a better bet at that time. And then because in England generally if you bowl little seamers, then you can trouble the batsman. So I thought why not try a few overs there as well. So I think we covered up pretty well. Where the wicket is a bit more dry, then obviously UV comes into contention and I don't. So from that point of view, I think it was depending on the kind of situation we had in the game and what was going on the pitch. The spinners were finding it difficult, when we were bowling anyway. So I don't think that would have been a wise decision at that stage. Well, as I said, it's pretty clear. It's like a quarter-final. It's against a very high-quality side, and we have to go out there and play good cricket. If we had won this game, we still would have gone with the same mindset of winning the third one as well. So there's no room for complacency in a tournament like this, and we as a team certainly don't feel that even if we had 4 points on the board right now, we still would have gone out there to try and beat South Africa, and that's exactly the mindset we are going to take into the next game.
Last one.
Virat, when as a captain you yourself feel that you had enough runs on the board and the team chases it down like that, especially, what do you tell the bowling attack? Is it possible to ask them to just forget it and move on, or because also most of your bowlers back home or overall have depended a lot on late swing as well, with the old ball, which you're not getting here. So what do you tell the bowling attack when after defeat like that?
Well, nothing. It's like a batting collapse. When you collapse as a batting unit, you don't sit down and think of your life's over. You just move on and say it's a bad day, forget about it. That's what I mean. In a test match you have a lot to think about because the game goes on for 5 days. But I think in shorter format cricket you have to forget it and move on, because we're playing in 3 days time again, and we have to be fresh as a team. We have to get back into that same mindset and come out and try to do the same things again. If a team, as I said, if a team plays well, you have to take your hat off. If people's perception, we can't sit here and think of what people are perceiving us to be, or what people had expected of us as a team. We just want to play good cricket, and if that's not fulfilled, for us it does not change the situation of the team. We still go in with the same mindset in the next game as well, and we try to win every game that we play, and that's why you play international cricket.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.